Well, you probably knew I'd end up with some of these. Hey guys, welcome to Capital Bass Fishing. This is Joe Simpson. 6:30 in the morning. Going to go fishing here in just a little while. And I wanted to review this lure that I just picked up. It's called the Gilly. It's a combo project with Mike Iaconelli and Berkley. And these things seem to be the hottest things since sliced bread. Anyway, was going to give them a try today. Talk to you a little bit about what my first impressions are of the bait. And go from there. They're a little expensive. They come in 3 size varieties. They come in like a 90, a 110, and a 130, I think. Those are the sizes. The 110 and the 90s are the ones that I have. So you can see the size differences there. The 110 is probably going to be the money spot for me as far as weight, castability, size of fish that I fish, but I can definitely see a value to the small one. These things look very realistic. The painting and the photorealism on the bodies look awesome. And they have a really cool flex in their body, and they have these like, I don't know, they have like a deep impression in that back tail area. And it looks like they've got some fins that help the tails kick back and forth as you swim it through the water. So you don't have to impart your own action onto this thing. You can just kind of drag it through the water and it swims. So there's several different ways to rig it, but I'm finding the hardest thing for me is a hook that fits. If you look closely at the body of this thing, the hook wants to penetrate back through the meat of this fish. So if you take like one of the wide gap offset hooks and you eyeball about where it's going to end up, all my hooks are ending up beyond that point. So, you know, you might want to say, well, just get a smaller hook, but it feels weird with the bait this size to use a smaller hook, even though I think it'll be fine. And I want to use a corkscrewed swim bait hook. And I just think it'll last longer on the fish. I did find one that I think is going to work for the 90. I don't even know what size hook this is, but I think this one's going to go through about where I want it. But the bigger one, I'm not sure. So I'm just going to take a wide gap, do the best that I can. And I think I'm going to run the wide gap through the bigger one with no weight. And I think I'm going to do a tungsten little tiny dude on the bluegill 90 and see how that works, because I just want to see if sink rate has, difference with these things, if it's going to help them cast a little farther, if the fish like the action better or worse one way or the other. Because sometimes I find when I throw these plastic baits out with just a hook in it, they don't do exactly what I want. They feel a little bit slow and soft and floaty. So we'll see how it works. But yeah, just wanted to give you a close-up look at this thing and give you an idea of what it looks like in your hand, and hopefully this thing will be a banger in the water. I'm sure it'll be fine. This is pretty much what I'm going to go use. Of course, it's a little cold, and I'll probably grab a red jackhammer and a red square bill, but this pond I'm going to is pretty mucky, so it's going to be good to have these weedless hooks in this bait. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, just wanted to give you a quick rundown of that lure and see what you guys think of it. And if any of you have used it and have rigged it a certain way that works really great, love to hear about it, because I've seen quite a few things, and I'm sure I'll review this again in the future with my trials and errors with it. One thing I do notice is people seem to catch 1 or 2, maybe 3 fish with it, and it seems to rip up pretty good. So might be a bait mold opportunity here for me. So we'll see what happens. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys soon. You guys hang in there. Have a good one. We'll share some of these fish catches with you and see how it worked out. Yo! Here we are at beautiful, scenic Crusher. I love this place, man. The sun is up. The air is calm. I think it's going to be a perfect day for the gilly. Got these gillies, man. Look at these things. I got a perch. That's my perch. And I've got a little, I think they call that one sunfish. A little more yellow and green. I wanted more bluegill looking ones. The perch one I think is going to be fine. So I'm going to have some clean casting and some clean water. So this is really going to be a nice bait for this type of setting, because it's going to look super realistic. So I want to just see what it looks like first. Here, let me tilt the camera down for you guys. Let's just throw it out there. Oh, that thing sits Oh, that looks so fantastic. Oh, this is gonna be good, guys. I'm gonna catch fish. Oh, it casts really well. It casts really well. Let's get this camera right. Got one. Got me one. Yep. That's crazy. Nice hook set too. Like I found a combo that worked. So what I'm doing is I've tightened down this this spinnerbait real tight because it was swimming kind of sideways, and I got it out to where it just swims really nice. That's cool. Got one. Better fish too. Keep pressure on them because I don't know if I got them good or not. Gilly fish. There we go. That's commendable. Nice gilly fish. Didn't have him great, but he's chomping. He's a fat boy. Nice. Okay. The bait held up well. He socked it.